What's up, everybody? This is Jonathan. I'm back at you, and I wanted to make a video on how to find groups and events to hang out with, right? So I noticed, first of all, like when you're trying to find a social group to hang out with, or a group or activity where you can meet people and make friends, unless it's specifically like a singles event, don't go into any places with your hopes up of finding girls there, okay? And the reason is because you're gonna get conned. You're gonna get stuck in some kind of religious group where they guilt trip you into staying and put all this group responsibility on you, and you don't want to do that. So that's the first thing. Don't get conned, and don't just look at it from the situation like, I want a girlfriend, so I'm gonna go join this group. And the second thing is, you have to see the activity of the group, and you have to see if that group is your speed or whatever. Like, like I said, I don't have certain religious beliefs, but why would I be hanging out in a religious place like that? And then people forcing these beliefs on me, and I'm wasting time. And it's the same thing with like dance. I've been going to dance practices now, but like when I was younger, when I first started getting into dance, I wanted to go into the intermediate classes and the intermediate dance groups. And I didn't even take a beginner's dance class yet. I just was like, oh, there's girls there, and oh, I could probably do this, and it wasn't even my speed. And I pissed off a lot of people. So those are some suggestions that'll help you find a place to go. And then, so looking at it, so don't just focus on the girls when you first try to find a place to go and hang out. And to make sure the activity, you blend and mesh well with the activity. And then I think that's, a pretty good thing. And then after that, you have to understand that, okay, find groups that don't take the activity that serious, like it's a pastime, right? So if you go to rec swim, you're gonna find more universal people. If you try to join a swim team, you're gonna find more superficial people. Like I'm Jewish, so I go to the synagogue and I find a lot of universal people. And the reason is because I don't have an obligation to be Jewish. And within Judaism, as long as you're a nice person, most people go to heaven anyway. So people are more relaxed. There's not this hardcore, like, you have to believe in this and you have to this, that, and the other. It's like, no, you just, if you like it, you join. There's not this hardcore ball and chain like in a lot of other places. So even like, I go to dance practices now, and a lot of people are advanced dancers, but it's not a class, and it's not, I'm not on a team. It's just like, excuse me, people just pay $5 and go practice. And so, it's simple. Life is simple, So people aren't as hardcore. They're looking at the activity as casual. So that's the other thing. So that's the third thing. When you're trying to find activities, try to find casual stuff, like I said. And then after that, just understand that sometimes there are going to be girls and sometimes they're not going to be girls. And try to focus on, making friends out of that group. And try to focus on getting people's numbers. And try to focus on, building up relationships with the people you meet in those groups when you find a good one that you mesh well with. And even if there's not a lot of girls that come around, because, the population of women is going to come in and out all the time at a lot of different groups, like different physical activities and stuff like that. So And I made that mistake jumping from when I got out here. I was trying to find a cool group of people to go hang out with, make some friends, meet some girls. And I ended up jumping from activity to activity to activity and group to group to group because some of the groups, the population of women would slow down. And so I ended up jumping from group to group to group. And, I've learned not to do that. I've learned, okay, so you find a cool group that you like to do, and there's nice people there. You can make some friends. There's girls that come in and out, and just be chill about it. And just, if there are seasons where the activity slows down and the amount of women that come down, that's fine. Get people's numbers and call them up, or constantly just pop in and out. But don't just throw that activity on the side of the road, because then one day you look on Facebook and people you met from that activity have a girlfriend and they're getting married or something. You know what I'm saying? So those are my tips for finding a cool activity to go to. Number one, don't focus on the girls. Just go there with an open mind. Number two, focus on activities that you mesh well with. Okay? So just focus on activities that you can do, that you can believe, cause you can get, behind. Number three, just focus on stuff that's a little more casual, not like hardcore, where you can find universals and not superficial people. So don't go hardcore with your activities. And number five, just be consistent. When you find a good activity where they got girls coming around, you can make some cool friends. There's mostly universals there. It's a chill-ass place. If, the population of women slows down or whatever, don't just ditch and go find another activity. Kind of ride it out for a little while until you have solid proof that, okay, this activity is dried up. And I think that'll help you meet people, make friends, become more social. All right, everybody, this is Jonathan. I'm out, y'all. Peace.